Hello. Let us continue our tutorial. Now, from the previous tutorial, remember what we did? We just worked on our model and we added the main four first functions to save product, to retrieve product, and to get one product from the database and to update our product. This is our code in the model, means in the backend. Now for our controller here in the product, I have index, which is loading message. Now remember, for CRUD we start by create, and there is read, there is update, and there is delete. Now for create we need two functions. We need one function to redirect ourselves on the add view, and another function which will help us to save the content in our database. Now for those two functions for adding, there are those. We need add function, which will help us to load from CRUD the add view. This is the folder. The content view, remember content view is for our main. Let me show you. The content view is this one. It will be loaded. This will be the view which will be loaded, and this will be the data. Now from our controller product, I'm just loading the CRUD folder and I load the view, add, then the message is empty, the data of course also is empty, and I'm loading the main view which will have the whole those three data. Now after that, I will come for the saving purpose by using Codeigniter. As I told you, there is a lot of things which facilitate you to build your project too much quickly. Like there's form validation here. I just checked if the designation is provided. If it is not provided, this will be returned as an error. That colon will be required, and there is also the length check and other different methods. Now if the validation form is not correctly provided, it will return if it is not equal to false. If it is equal to true, it will send an error happened. This will be the message and redirect to main. And in else case means if it is true, I will get designation, I will get the type, I will get the label, and I will get of course that creation which will be from the current timestamp in our server, on our server. Now with that, I will just get result which will contain this product model which will be our model, and we will call save product data. And in our product model, I remember I created save product function. After this function will return me either true or false. Here in my controller, I will check if it is true. I will load crud./list, and the message will be data saved successfully, and I will return of course the list of products which is got from the database. And again I will load this. It is like just to load the main view. In else case, I will load the add view from the CRUD folder, and I will say an error happened, and the data will be empty, and I will load from the main view. This is our add logic. Now from that add logic, I will have to design the interface for adding purpose. And you remember I'm using admin LTE, and for admin LTE I have different user interface element. Like if I came here, there is general. If I click on general, you can see those are templates which are just here, which can be used. And there is form part. If I come here on forms, it is loading. I didn't see that it was loading. just waiting it to load. And from form I will get different forms, and from the purpose of time, I can come here to get that form. I can come here. So it was loading. I can come here and I get in page, and there is user interface. Oh sorry, there is form here, and there is advanced and H and others. Thank you. We'll continue designing our interface from here, but for now we have only those views, those small views, that small step we did for creating our function. Now for our add view from our CRUD folder, which is here. For our add view, I just added one of the form from there, and I called form, which is called form. And in form you just put a method on how you will send data. I send them in post, and the action will call me the base URL, and it will call here product controller, and it will call add save function from my controller. And this is our designation, and I have type it is a radio, that will be liquid, or it can be solid, it can be also gas. And of course I have the label, which is a text area, which is data which can be provided from there. And from my add, remember I have some jQueries which will be required from that form. That is why you can see I have those scripts. There is asset admin LTE, which is required, and there is jQuery.means, there is jQuery user interface, and there is of course admin LTE, and there is also this dashboard.js. And this small Java jQuery here, you have to just reset our form if the saved was passed successfully. Yeah, after that I will have to go on our view. Let me try to load our view, and you will see how it look. Coming in our product, instead of loading index, I will just load add here /add, and you can see here I have this design. Of course this is our view. Let us continue building from here, and at the end of the day we'll see how this one will look perfectly. Thank you.